that was Carson. Carson is gonna go get his BMW so he can install some car parts. I'm about to take off my front bumper so I can fix my headlight that I've been putting off for so long. And hopefully I can change out my serpentine belt and my tensioner on this, because my tensioner is not tensioned and my belt is very loose. And I have a ghost behind me, I guess, that just shut my door. So that's cool. Plan is to get the tensioner done on the bug eye, headlight on the daily. Hopefully maybe do an oil change at the same time. I really need to do an oil change, that just came up. So yeah, maybe clean up the engine a little bit for the bug eye. I want to H6 swap my bug eye, so I've been in the process of cleaning it up. I've yet to open up the oil pan. I've been very scared to. And CJ is with me. This is CJ, also known as Cloud Jumper. CJ. Say hi, CJ. But yeah, let's get to work on this bumper. So I left my multimeter to test voltages at work. So I'm going to my old boss's. He has a Bonneville salt flat car. I got his brakes that he wanted me to clean up for him. I wasn't able to clean them up with my soda blaster. I thought maybe I could, but none of the paint came off, so I'm gonna drop those off. He mentioned to me possibly giving me his fire bottles. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for. I figured why not put them in the bug eye just because, but at the same time, I'm not planning on racing the bug eye anytime soon. I want to, but just not soon. But yeah, so plan is to go to Mike's, pick up the multimeter, drop off these brakes, maybe pick up some fire bottles, which would be pretty sweet. Whoa! These potholes are horrible. But yeah, gonna go get this multimeter. Gotta test all the voltages for my headlight. For some reason my headlight doesn't want to stay on. I used to be able to just hit the headlight and it would turn back on. Not anymore. So I'm curious as to what is causing it to no longer want to stay on. I got the bumper off and I noticed one wire's cut, but it would look like a fog light wire, not a headlight wire. So probably repair that wire. Possibly even fix the headlight. If I don't fix the headlight, then maybe it's a job that I do in my free time at work or when I'm done with work at work. But yeah, gonna go get this. See you guys on the flip side. Maybe I show you guys the Bonneville salt flat car that I worked on for so long. That'd be pretty cool. Peace. So we got the multimeter. Dropped off the brakes. Did not get the fire bottles. I'm kind of in a rush, so I was not able to get any footage or talk to him about showing the salt flat car. But when I drop off the multimeter, again, I will talk to him about showing you guys the Bonneville salt flat car. I'm sure he would love to show it, but he is an older gentleman, so I don't want to upset him with a camera in his face, if that makes sense. But yeah, so about to head back, or currently heading back. Gonna go test out the headlight. Carson is waiting with his BMW at the house. He's gonna install some car parts. I'm gonna work on my headlight and my tensioner on the bug eye. But yeah, see you guys when I get back to the house. Carson's leaving, he's heading out. 435i.
Hello, YouTube. Check out the beam.
The whip, check out the whipski.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get a couple
nice.
revs.
Little revs. Spicy. He's spicy.
Yeah.
Alright, see you, man.
Yeah, I'll see you, man. I gotta wait for Jillian to come back.
Sounds good. Got the nice aftermarket tail lights. Just put on his diffuser. Nice wheels. I think these are the OEM wheels, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I think it looks good. See you, man. So yeah, Carson's heading out. Been working on my car. Got the bumper off. Carson just left. I cannot fix my headlight. There is water inside of my headlight, and I believe that is the reason my headlight will not turn on. The wiring looks fine. I cut some wires and it only made things worse. So I re-put those wires back together, I re-spliced them. And now my headlight still does not work. So what do? Try your hardest, put things back together. Probably have to order another headlight, which is not very cash money, but you get what you get. Don't throw a fit. As far as the bug eye goes, replacing the tensioner bolt for serpentine, if you noticed. A little loosey-goosey. Not very cash money, but we're working on it. I haven't really showed you guys the bug eye, honestly. This is my 2002 Subaru WRX. I've owned it for about 3 or 4 years now. Probably 4 years. Actually, one of my first videos was about this car, installing the turbo expansion tank for the coolant overflow. Yeah, pretty cool car, pretty fun car. I got Ken Block's signature on it. The previous owner worked at Ford Performance. Ken Block came into his work, he ran out to his car, grabbed this, had Ken Block sign it. I thought that was pretty cool. The owner gave me the BBSs when I bought the car. When I bought the car, I decided to get it repainted. The hood, the roof, and the trunk were all peeling. The clear coat was basically non-existent whatsoever. So I had the car painted in Nardo gray, the Audi color. Changed out the side markers, headlights. My girlfriend got me my fog light covers. I made my splitter ignore the oil. I changed out the front grille with an aftermarket one-piece grille. Yeah. I changed out the intercooler with the bigger intercooler and put the strut bar in. Everything else is pretty much bone stock. I haven't done very much to the engine. If I'm being completely honest, I'm scared to do anything to this engine because it has 180,000 miles. You know, that's scary for a Subaru engine, you know. You don't want to be pushing your 180,000 mile Subaru engine super hard on the highway and then it breaks and you're stranded and now you don't have an engine. So I've been taking it easy on it, not really sending it very hard, but yeah. Pretty fun car, I won't lie. Super fun, pretty reliable for the most part. I've had a couple weird issues, mostly due to rust. The fuel lines broke, my brake lines broke. I had to fix both of those. I did do the interior. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see the interior. I changed out the door cards with black door cards. I flocked my dash. Looks like a suede almost. I also put in the STI seats, mainly just for comfort and looks. I really like how the STI seats look, so that's the main reason I put them in. But yeah, plan is to throw the EZ30 I just bought, the Subaru H6 motor. It's a timing chain instead of a timing belt, which is awesome. The plan is to put that in eventually. I gotta get an aftermarket ECU, probably gonna go with a Link Extreme. They're pretty reliable ECUs and they're fairly powerful too. That's kind of my go-to as far as ECUs go. They're one of the best standalone ECUs you can buy, honestly. So, besides Motec, you know, no hate on Motec. Motec's pretty awesome, but I ain't got 10 grand to spend on an ECU. So I'm gonna go with a Link. Next best option, honestly, for the price. Gonna go ahead, throw this serpentine tensioner back on, get it all tight. Should be good for this season to drive around. But yeah, see you guys soon.